I'm just kidding.
Dude, I was about to say, wait, we can't curse yet. Is he messing with us, or is he
You cuss
already
already?
having? He's already having tech problems.
Yeah, you know I don't have I don't have the skills to edit out curse words.
No.
And in case you guys didn't know, I got my apparently somebody reported me and got me age restricted. Apparently somebody reported me and got me age restricted.
Oop, that might be me. Hold up. No, I think that's you.
No, it was me. I don't know what just happened.
You messing around trying to fool us.
Yeah. Yeah, playing games, and now we're going to have real technical difficulties. So I didn't have my TV muted, but it just all of a sudden started playing the audio. It wasn't before.
Oh, it's because you weren't talking before, dummy.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot about the 30-second delay. Oh, man. And I've received some very interesting stuff this week. I get to do some videos on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a couple of cool items. I got a Hinderer and a Riot to check out. And
then you going to give us a sneak peek, or?
No.
Oh,
No.
You suck.
I learned that from Neves Knives. You never give people sneak peeks so they don't watch the video. And then I'm starting to get in all the giveaway stuff. And guys, I made an announcement a couple of weeks ago that I was going to do 2 packages. That's still the case. But for some reason, Petite EDC decided that she did not want to participate. I think I could be wrong, but I got the feeling like she wasn't sure what I was talking about and maybe was concerned if it was legit. Anyway, she decided not to participate. So just so y'all know, my second giveaway for my 1K will be on EDC and Lace's channel. So if you're not already subscribed to Lacey, go subscribe to her, because hopefully within the next few days, I'll have all the information on what I was going to be giving away, and she can, because I want her to be able to share what's going to be given away on her channel. So, yeah, just an update on that. The 1K giveaway is coming, and it gets better and better as it goes. So,
that was very diplomatic the way you put that about didn't know if you were legit and all that.
Well, I just got a feeling. I mean, I've never communicated with her on Instagram before. And I think to send her that kind of message, she was probably wondering if it was some kind of scam or something. So it's understandable.
Yeah. I mean, we could have told her, don't worry, you're not his sister, so he's
right.
Not trying
we're not kin.
You're not trying to hook up with you.
Right. She is a fairly attractive young lady, but I was just trying to help her channel out. But it's all good. It's all good.
It is.
Yeah. Just so you know, I did send Vince a link just in case he got bored.
Oh, so, Lord.
Yeah.
Shit could get real weird again.
Yeah, I checked in on him today. He said he was still a little under the weather. Felt like he may be good to go by tomorrow. So we'll see. So all we got in here tonight so far is 23 of us. That's
a bunch of weirdos.
Acceptable. 23 people. Let's see. We got Mr. Nuts for Knives 20. What's up with you, buddy? What did his name used to be? I know he changed it. I can't remember what it was before now. We got Javon.
Oh, damn. I don't remember.
Pretty Fly, Mr. Kyle Coonley.
Nuts for Knives 19?
No. Nuts for Knives 20. What was your name before? It's only been changed for like 2 or 3 weeks now. And I just learned who he was. Look at there. So G-Ball's in the house.
What up, Bizzle?
I forgot to change my screen name to Fraud. I forgot we're frauds now.
What? Oh, are we?
Yeah, that comment on our last live, we got called frauds. Both of you were both frauds.
Oh, well, I'm a groovy.
My screen name and I forgot about it.
I'm a groovy pooper.
Is that what? I can't see your screen name right this minute.
It's because you got the
groovy pooper. I always forget to change mine. New fraud crew. Look at there. Mr. Stevie shows up with his large ladle.
Michael Morgan said Nuts for Knives used to be Pucks for Life.
No, that's not him. Has he answered yet?
I think it's Pucks for Fun. No, I don't think he did.
Nuts for Knives 20. What was your chat name before you changed it a couple of weeks ago? I've already forgot it. Yeah, I'm sure he'll say something. Or maybe he's not listening. Maybe he just likes looking at us. Maybe he just likes hanging out in the chat.
It's a lot of maybes.
You
Oh, he said it was his name, James Nelson.
Man, that don't ring a bell at all, but I know I had conversations with him in the chat. But I guess so. Because I remember he always announced when he was leaving and when he was coming back. Like he'd have to go do something. He'd be like, "Be right back, guys." And every time, 5 minutes later, he'd jump in and say, "I'm back. What I miss?" Like every single live, he did that. That's the only reason why I remembered it. Yeah.
Reminds me of my friend Paulie.
Who's Paulie?
Oh, this dude that I think I told you about it. Where he thought he was having a conversation with the chick in Messenger, but he was like commenting on a Facebook post. They were like commenting back and forth, and then at one point, he said he thought they were chatting. He's like, "BRB, got to smoke a cig." In the comments.
Yeah.
And so I called him. I was like, "Paul, and he gave her his number and everything." And I called him. I was like, "Paul, you're like, that's not a private message, right?" He's like, "No, I'm talking to our messenger." Like, no, you're commenting on her damn Facebook post, man.
That's funny. Didn't Johnny Casado win a knife today? Wasn't that Johnny?
I don't know. I was at work all day.
Didn't you win on Zach's today, Johnny? If I'm not mistaken.
No, it wasn't John Paulie. It was just Paulie.
Yeah. And I'm sure most of you guys have already seen it, but I posted that video with that young lady doing the unboxing on her Sabenza. I just thought that was really cute. She had like 34 subs. It was maybe her third or fourth video. The video before that was her unboxing a scarf. And it was just so cute to me that she decided to buy a knife and unbox it. And she bought a $450 Chris Reeve knife and did her little unboxing. And I just thought it was very refreshing coming from an innocent set of eyes who has no bias in the knife community or any of that stuff. It was really cool. So I actually I posted a screenshot of the video and the link. So if you guys could, man, go check that video out. If nothing else, long enough to give her a like and a subscription. She's absolutely giddy with the fact that she got 3,000 views already on a YouTube video. I've never had 3,000 views on a YouTube video, and she's adorable. I don't know how old she is. She looks pretty young though, but yeah, and be nice, guys. She's I can already see it. Somebody's going to somebody's going to hit her with some technical bullshit that she don't care about, or
Lord God forbid, Kyle Coonley comment.
yeah. She ain't Instagram enough for Kyle Coonley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What happened to you, dude? You sound like a basic white bitch. You over there calling shit cute and refreshing and talking about girl getting giddy.
I don't know.
Is she cute?
Gay, was it just me, or did Silver Still Steve seem even more gay on Dirk's live tonight than usual?
I don't know. His beard game was on fleek, though.
Did y'all get his what?
His beard game was on fleek, though.
Yeah. I got a heavy gay vibe from him tonight. I even felt a little gay just watching it, but it was good to see Steve on YouTube. Steve, you gonna join us next week? There, I'm calling you out publicly.
He said, "I ain't joining this shit show."
Would love to have you on next week, and we can talk about your dumbass kitchen knives if that's what you want to do. Or
we'd be giddy.
Yeah, we'd be giddy if you'd join us.
If you join us,
it'd be a refreshing.
That'd be refreshing and cute.
Yeah, I was just trying to be nice to her. Y'all go be nice to her, man. There's so much fucking hatred and anger on YouTube nowadays.
Where? What YouTube are you watching, man?
Everywhere. You don't like my hair, G-Ball?
What did he ask if you had a merkin on your head?
I don't remember what he said. Some smart ass comment. Where'd it go?
Steve said of course he'd join, man. Just tell him when.
All right, I'll send you the link sometime this week, dude. They'll be right here, same time, same place, every week.
Stevie said edgy merkin.
Edgy merkin.
Oh shit! You know what a merkin is, right?
No, I don't.
Google it.
I'm not gonna Google it. Y'all tell me.
Well, that's your new name, Edgy Merkin.
All right, I'll Google it.
All right, I knew you would.
I'm not gonna do it on screen though.
What? I don't know if Stevie's laughing because he senses the fungus giggle or what's going on. You got it? Merkin, Merkin.
That's a real thing?
Oh, dude.
That's so funny because I just saw one of those.
What, on a dude?
No. It's like a I don't want to call it B-rated, but it's kind of like an independent horror film that we watched recently, and then they made a prequel to it called Pearl. The original movie was all these young people went to this farm to film a porno, and the old couple that lived there ended up killing them and stuff. But anyway, so they did a prequel to it. And in the prequel, this young girl who ends up being the killer, that's not a spoiler, by the way, goes to a movie theater, and the guy's showing her like this vintage 20s porno. And the women had on merkins. It was just these big black fuzzy patches that covered their privates down there. I didn't know what that was. I mean, you can tell it's not natural. It's just solid black. It's a perfect V. Yeah.
Ian Coates asked if you're talking about X.
Huh? I don't remember the name of the original movie. It was pretty good, but I mean, you could tell it was kind of like independent film.
They had it over their privates down there.
Yeah.
Did it make you giddy?
It was refreshing.
Oh, Jesus.
That was kind of like the time somebody said the word fletching, and I had to look that up.
There's Vince's shitty ass.
Who?
Vince. Tell me it's a weed. Yeah.
Oh, but he's too good to come on with us, but he'll just show up.
Yeah. He's gracing us with his presence.
If you got something hateful you want to say, you can come over here and say it to the world.
He's doing the whole slicey dicey, but pop into a chat and extend the ring for everyone to kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss the ring, you peons. I'm here.
Yeah, Ian, you may be right. I just don't remember. I didn't remember the name of the original, but they're not something I would have been proud to have paid $8 to see at the theater. But you can catch them on, like, I don't know, Amazon or Netflix. They're pretty good. It's entertaining enough anyway. Yeah.
Entertaining enough.
And the chat is so toxic I can't even keep up. Like there's like 10 different toxic conversations going on at one time.
What chat are you looking at, dude?
What have we created? I mean, I thought we came in here to talk about knives and community and brotherhood, and it's just turned into a toxic fest.
What's up, brother Jeremy? ILK. How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Stevie, you want to post up? You want to post that link up, buddy? You know what I'm talking about, said Stevie. Don't act like you don't.
Still got the Koofids.
About our new Instagram group. I've already been nominated to a prestigious role in the new Instagram group. So,
man, they're picking on you because you went to the theater.
I didn't go to the theater. He did.
Oh, Somebody went to the damn theater.
Ooh. Yeah, I
Wait,
don't know if I can during the live. Let me see, buddy.
how are you supposed to say it? It's theater.
No, they don't give me the option during the live. I have to go into a video after it's already posted, but I will.
What's up, Cletus?
I'm sure there's a way, and I just don't know how.
Oh, Patwana.
Do you know how to assign somebody as a mod during the live? I always have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do it from YouTube. You can't do it on StreamYard.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Light bulb.
Well, let me just see if I can't figure that out then. Since I got my handy dandy hand computer right here.
You got a hand computer.
Yeah. Got it
Did
right
you buy it from Adam and Eve?
Yeah. Let's see if this works.
Twang Thang said he watched the that video this morning, and apparently the Miss Cuteness blew his mind. Made me want to never watch another unboxing ever.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, like I said, it's not your standard knife community YouTube unboxing.
I think what he's saying is it was a badass unboxing and ruined all other unboxings for him.
Oh. Did that work, Ian?
Wait, what are you trying to do?
I was trying to add Ian as a mod.
I don't know, type something in.
Yeah.
We'll see if you got a. Yes, he has a wrench.
Does he? I don't see his wrench.
Are you on YouTube?
Well, no. I'm back on StreamYard. I thought it would at least show up, but it don't. But then again, Patina Turner's wrench don't show up for me either.
There goes the neighborhood.
Did Stevie ever post our?
What?
He's starting us a new Instagram group.
Oh, what's it called?
Rock Crew EDC. Because apparently we are rotting the knife community.
Rot Crew.
Rock Crew. ROTCREW EDC. Rock Crew.
I mean, you didn't have to spell it.
Well, y'all have a hard time understanding what I'm saying sometimes. Y'all don't speak Alabama. But
well, we're not in the theater.
Theater.
Well, no, you don't go to the damn theater to watch it. You go to the theater to watch movies.
I don't know how you even claim you're from the South, dude.
Who?
You.
I was born 15 minutes from you.
Say white.
Why?
White, like the color white.
Why?
You spent too much time in North Carolina or whatever.
I was in South Carolina.
Oh.
It's got South built into the fucking name.
It's not why eat. It's just why.
I didn't say why eat. Why eat? Because you're fucking hungry. I said white. White. You are a volatile bastard.
Who is?
Tina's right. You.
How am I volatile?
I don't know, but you are.
I've never been anything but nice to everybody until they started talking shit about people I like or.
Oh, I never did get to tell this last week, but so the other day at work, part of my job is operating this old ass elevator, and with the whole like 2 wooden gates you got to lift up and shit.
Hey, you told this story.
No, did I? With the booby, the tit, and me locking eyes with the baby?
You did.
Oh shit, I was high.
Yeah. That or you're high now.
Yes. Rot Crew EDC. You typed it you spelled it and typed it. Jesus, dude. We got
all
you.
Caps.
We got you.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I watching? 2 mentally challenged men? Kyle Coonley. Your face is mentally challenged. I did not see the new Vero Atom.
Not Axon, Adam. Why,
That's
is
what
there
I
a new-
fucking said,
is
Adam.
there- I was reading Vince's thing. Is there a new TRM Adam I don't know about?
I don't know. Get Vince on. He'll tell us about it.
Yeah. Speaking of TRM Adam, I dug out this set of scales right here today because our brother Big Worm, Jeremy Spalding, recently got a TRM Adam with just the black G10. And when Brandon Maples was kind enough to gift me my Adam, it already had micarta scales on it, but there were an extra set of micarta scales in the box. So Mr. Spalding will soon be receiving his micarta scales for his Adam. Because in my opinion,
up?
if you're going to own an Adam, it needs to be in micarta.
I thought, in your opinion, if you own a knife, it needs to be in micarta.
That's 100% true. I'd have everything I own in micarta if it was possible.
How is old Big Perm? I hadn't talked to him in a minute.
He's just been busy. I mean, it's usually a few days after I post a video before he gets a chance to watch it and comments on it. But
He's gonna watch and comment though. God damn it!
Yeah, he never fails. He always watches and comments, and yeah, he's by far my most dedicated viewer. Him and probably Marcos Gamma, and I know Mike Curtis was there for a while. I could be wrong. I don't remember seeing Mike Curtis as much here lately, but I may have said something toxic, ran him off. I don't know.
Yes, Kyle. He said he's been busy.
You've been busy. How else do you say busy?
Well, you're saying it busy now. A few minutes ago you said busy.
Oh, look, I'm not gonna be on here all night. Y'all making fun of how I talk.
Yeah, you are.
It just is what it is. That's right.
That's right, Stevie.
Shout out to Big Worm. Yep. I'm sure he'll see this 5 days from now.
Because he's been busy.
Yeah, he's way too busy to mess with us.
Say roof. How do you say roof?
Roof?
Oh my God, you say it like my damn mama does.
What?
It's roof, man. It's not a roof.
I know. I usually do say roof. Mine's kind of in the middle, actually. It's not quite roof or roof. It's
roof.
It's just the roof.
Like down the road.
Roof. Yeah. Hey, who's this? Oh, wait a minute.
Who's it?
There's somebody in the waiting room, but it says device is not connected.
Oh Lord, technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, Vance. It says you need to connect your mic and cam before I can add you to the stream. What the hell's wrong with you?
It says it detects Kufids.
He better not come in here with a Kufid.
He's got all the Kufids. He's got like at least 7 of them.
I've already had people wanting me to put him in timeout just because they didn't want to catch the Kufid.
That was just Stevie though. Stevie, just like tuck your beard up into your glasses and it'll act as a mask.
G-Ball, I honestly don't remember that, buddy. I would have certainly made you a mod before Ian, but I ain't gonna do that weird shit that Maddie does. Let's just make everybody a mod. Whatever. He's such an asshole.
Maddie's a prick though. Fuck Marty.
I like doing it where there's just a handful of people who can be assholes and silence people at their or my will.
How do you say the word? Let's see. I gotta spell now. Furniture.
Furniture?
Okay, furniture. Yeah, my dad says furniture.
No, it's furniture.
He's get your feet off the furniture, boy.
Hey, look who's back.
Oh God, dang, King.
Still
Kufids.
backlit. Still zero fucking video quality.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Just on his LG 8300.
No, I got the got that one that's bulletproof, the Nokia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The LG 8300 was the greatest cell phone ever made.
What I had done was I stole my dad's camera off of his car, and I hooked it up to the Nokia, and I'm running the Nokia with a car backing up camera. So
That sounds about right. Did Tri-State give you that advice?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he's using the voice changer, dude. You don't. You can't. That's why Vince is using the voice changer tonight.
Yeah.
So
do that. I should get a voice changer and see how many testosterone levels I have to go down before I can get to Cole's voice.
So TRM sent this.
Oh, that for the charity raffle?
Yes, brand new Atom.
Good deal. In case you guys
not
didn't know,
Axon, it's an Atom.
I had to change the name of that last live 3 times because first I said giveaway, and Vince informed me that it was not a giveaway; it's a raffle. So I changed.
Well,
it to
no,
raffle.
that was because people was yelling at me that.
Right, and then he came back and said, "Hey, it's not just a raffle; it's a charity raffle." So hopefully I've got it right now. I'm tired of editing that shit.
They sent this. They sent some stickers, and what else did they send?
Oh, Shane just said editing like he's over there on freaking whatever Adobe or some shit, editing his shit.
What do you got there? The keychain?
Yeah, they sent that tie keychain thingy.
Cool.
So, yeah, this will be one of the prizes.
I wonder how long it's going to be before Marianne gets tired of giving us shit.
She's probably been tired.
I don't think she's ever turned down anybody. You know, the back of her head at times, though, she's like, fuck.
No, she, as far as I know, she has never turned down anybody.
Yeah.
Even Monster.
Oh, dear God.
That bastard.
He got her
got
twice.
her like 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't even for a charity. That was for his 7-year-old son that was actually.
Yeah, just because he said he lost it or whatever. But
he straight up told her he had to sell it. Unfortunately, I had to sell it.
And she sent him.
And she sent him another one.
Wow. Yeah, TRM is really, really nice, folks.
Yeah.
You know, and some people obviously take advantage of that, but they've helped me out on I think 3 or 4 of my charity raffles.
I'm blacking out again, guys. I'll be right back.
You're not blacking out, dude. You haven't drank that much.
And I might be adding this because I was looking for a fixed blade to put up, so I might add this.
That's funny. I'm still on the TV, but I'm not on here.
Walk us through it, Shane.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
This is a BGM fixed blade, custom. Real nice. I know you can't see it in my beautiful studio, but it's really nice.
That's beautiful. Shane can't see shit. He's gone. This is our show now.
Yeah.
Yeah, John makes good. Damn it, he's back.
I can see it, assholes. I've always got you on the TV, just on the other side of the room. I just couldn't respond.
So, unless I get another new fixed blade to put up, I'm gonna put this one up that I just got from John. It was supposed to be for my collection, but I'll put it up.
That's awesome.
Like to have a fixed blade as an option.
Yeah, I got a couple of knives I really need to get to John for a regrind. I just don't have the funds at the moment.
And there's some other stuff that came in. I'm gonna open right now.
You'd stop buying all them hookers. You'd have the funds.
Priorities, John.
Oh, and Lynch Northwest is sending something. They usually send one of their pry bars. They're also really good about sending stuff to charity. Lynch Northwest. So what do we got here? Somebody from the community, a guy named electrical something,
wiring
electric
harness
lineman or something. He sent me a key bar, a brand new titanium key bar.
Ah.
Oh, I think I know who. I can't remember his name, but I follow that dude.
Yeah, electric line something.
Didn't he post a dead squirrel he found at work or some
Yeah.
shit a while back? Yeah, that's him. He's funny as hell.
He sent me this donut hank. Said it was never used. He sent me a Tough Light little knife. And
we'll have to take your word for that one.
We'll
have to take your word on that one.
Take my word on what?
Okay,
there it is.
Proof of what? The red one.
Yeah, Lynch Northwest may be the only person in the Pacific Northwest that's not a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, Lynch Northwest. Let me tell you, they are good folks.
Yeah,
they are really good folks.
That's very rare up in those parts.
It is.
Most of those guys
douchebaggery runs rampant around there.
They got all these guys named Stevie out there, and
assholery is in the water or something.
Assholery.
Yeah.
That's what they use instead of fluoride.
Yeah, so it's a new. I don't think he ever used it. Tough Light, low budget knife.
Hey, it's a great budget knife, man.
Dude, that's one of the best knives Cold Steel ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'll put this all in one package as a prize for somebody.
Yeah.
And
they made a more premium Tough Light, the full size Tough Light, anyway.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for a few more other things to come in, and then I could. Oh, there's something else here too. What is it?
But wait, there's more.
It is. I don't know what this is. It's like a wallet. Looks like an expensive wallet of some sort that just some of it fell on the ground.
I don't know. Throw it on the ground, Vince.
Yeah, it killed my grandpa. Throw out some bitch on the ground. Setting up your key holder. It's a Armour, ARMOUR supply company.
I thought he said armoire at first.
Yeah, and it has like a weird texture. And let's see. Work hard, stay humble.
What if I work humble and stay hard?
Yeah. And it has
with it has your sister.
I don't know what this does. It's like a key thing, I guess. But yeah. So looks new.
Show it again, Vince. Maybe we can see it now. Show that last thing again. I guess you're bigified. Oh, okay. So it's like another key bar, or is it a pry bar?
I don't know what it is. It's like just two separate.
Like a key organizer, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it has something to do with the wallet. Because it also comes with some hardware. So I guess it like all goes together, and you could put your keys in your wallet or something. I don't know. It's real fancy shit.
Cool stuff.
But yeah, this is all one prize group. So there you go.
Connor, I said until he turns on a light, it doesn't matter what he shows.
Hey, you guys don't forget when you guys enter the raffle to add DSKFS for Patina Turner, so that he can add to his Rosie collection.
Yeah, because he won a Rosie.
Yeah, he's got that. That's much better, actually. God, you're ugly, dude. Put that back.
Whoa.
Yeah, we like it better the other way. It looks like you're about to tell us a ghost story.
It does. I feel like we're at camp right now.
Yeah. Vince is fitting to fire up a doobie and say, y'all listen to this.
It was a cold and rainy night.
Yeah.
It was a cold and stormy night, and the Jersey Devil had chased us and raped us several times. He raped us with his long, pointed tail
Here's this weird
in the Pine Barrens.
Stevie's comment, dude. Here's this weird fucking thing I have that you can't see, but try to win it.
That was the time I got raped by the Jersey Devil.
We are proof. The three of us are proof that tabletop videos are probably the best bet. Maybe everybody should just do tabletop videos.
We all have a face for tabletop.
Oh, Jesus. Well, there y'all go. The raffle just keeps growing. Your chances to win just keep growing.
Is Keith in here? Nah, he's sleeping. Keith sent me this recently. You can actually see it with my new lighting system, a new fancy lighting system. It's a block.
Is that a giant ice cream sandwich?
Yeah. I tried to eat it, but it doesn't taste good. He put some leather of different.
Oh shit! It's a strop.
It's like, and we have this really pretty leather coated piece of wood.
So it's like one of these things that you do this with.
Yeah, strop.
Yeah. So go check out Keith. He's poor, and he makes all kind of stuff. Like he'll make you strops. If you need a new catalytic converter for your car, I'm sure he'll steal you one.
Just email him the spec, the year, make, and model.
Yeah. Just email him the specs. He's always looking for money. He's always poor. So just
wait, what Keith are we talking about here?
What?
Should we start riding by his house and throwing our aluminum cans out in his ditch?
Oh, he would very much be happy about that. Yeah.
There's a house over on Owl's Hollow Road. If you can tell just by the name of that road what kind of community it is. And they've always got bags of aluminum cans and stuff out in the backyard. You can tell they're not well off. And everybody just started
my favorite.
saving up their cans, and when they'd ride by that house, they'd throw them all out in the ditch in front of their house. And after about 3 months of that, I rode by there, and there's this little makeshift sign, with a piece of cardboard on it that said "Thank you."
This is my favorite non-permissive environment pencil. This is G10, but I mean, check that out. It looks totally real, and you can stab some shit with this.
Imagine what John Wick could do with that.
Oh, he could do some damage.
Yeah.
Look, we'll even test it on the block.
Hey guys, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that Zach stuff was going to reveal
Pierce
details behind the time and content of his new live stream right here on Edgy American Live. Zach? Okay, maybe never mind. That didn't harm the tip of that G10, man?
No, it's still good to go.
That's pretty tough stuff, huh?
Yeah, and thing is, like, it really looks real, like a carpenter's pencil, and it even smells like a carpenter pencil. Like I think he put shavings from pencil on it.
It smells like sawdust and ball sweat.
Yeah.
Is it scratch and sniff?
It has a distinct smell of sawdust and Axe body spray, ball sweat.
A to Z's here, John.
Oh, well, there it goes. There goes the fucking shirt. Thank you, Jeff.
It's just for Jeff.
Yep. Thank you so much, man.
And Steve, Super Steel Steve.
Yeah.
I am totally gonna tell Medford what I said I was.
But he's gonna be on here next week. Y'all can just fight it out here if you want to. Not Medford, Super Steel Steve.
This right here was made by a veteran named Greg Coker. He just started making knives.
That sounds like a bigger name.
Nothing special, but what's special is the person who made it. He was in the Army's Tier 1 helicopter group that go in insert all the special operators into places and whatnot. That had their ship blown up in Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
So he was one of those guys, and just a really good dude.
I got you.
And yeah, he's making knives now.
Good deal.
So definitely somebody to support.
Kyle, do you think does he have a web page or something?
Yeah, it's Greg Coker.
Yeah, Kyle, see if you can, Kyle or Patina or Ian. I forgot.
Let Ian do it. He's let him flex his wrench.
Greg Coker
just look up Greg Coker. Yeah. He's a famous
dude. You guys
dude.
want a T-shirt? I don't put this T-shirt on for free. Y'all gonna have to pitch in some money to get this T-shirt back on. But I will say this: since I'm not monetized yet, and I don't have a super chat option, what you can do is go over to Vince's charity, which I feel horrible. I already forgot the name of it, and donate there. And if somebody can prove that they made a donation here in the next few minutes, I'll put the shirt.
Oh, the only thing I need really is like to get going is a pen of some sort.
Use that pencil you got.
No, I need. That's not really a pencil though. That's like
you
to
need a giveaway
stab
pen?
people.
Is that what you're saying? You need a pen to give away?
I need a pen for the charity raffle.
He's probably got to write some shit.
That's what I was wondering. You needed an ink pen to write down.
No, like to give away, like a nice pen.
I got you.
Oh, jerks.
Oh,
Stevie, send Stevie. See if you can't round us up an ink pen, dude. I bet you know somebody that'll give it.
And of course, this doesn't need any introduction.
Tina,
damn.
Ian Coates making y'all look slow, dude.
Oh, he's rocking the shit, man.
Yeah, he is.
Hashtag master moderator.
Yeah, somebody can. I'll take your word for it. If somebody, we'll do the honor system. If somebody will go donate $10 right now to Hunter 7 Foundation, I'll put my shirt back on. All you gotta do is say you did it. Don't be a fucking liar, because if I catch you, I'll call you out.
He's got to do. They got to do what?
We want receipts. God dang it!
I don't have any way of them sending it to me. Well, I guess they can send it to me on Instagram. Yeah,
you can fax it to you.
Somebody go donate $10 to the Hunter 7 Foundation. I'll put my shirt back on. I'm slow. But did you beat him to it, Tina?
But I figure once I start this, like next week, towards the end of next week, it'll get some decent traction. But I would like to have a pen. That's the last prize I would like to have on the list.
Right.
A nice tactile turn or something.
Davey, you think you can make that happen? I'm only calling you out because I know you have more contacts than most people in here would.
And he's in the Pacific Northwest. You know how those guys are.
Yeah, but Tactile's in Texas, though, right?
Well, it's not a geographical thing, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shit. Good call, Scott. I am on top chat.
Surely one of you guys can donate so I can put my shirt back on.
Please. Live chat.
Vince, you scary, dude.
And it was a...
Wait, are you going to tell us about how you got raped again?
Cold night in the Pine Barrens. And that daggone Jersey Devil was at it again, poking at me butt. He wouldn't leave my butt alone.
Sound like my uncle.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Jersey Devil. Is that like an urban legend up there?
Oh yeah, big time.
Is that like the Chupacabra? And
Vince, was your dad a retarded John Leguizamo? You know what, Kyle? Put yourself in timeout. Could we just, damn it, somebody put Kyle in timeout. Why can't we put him in timeout? I know he has a wrench. Take it away. Put him in timeout. The dude needs to be in timeout. It's obvious.
I do question my decision to give Kyle any power from time to time. I do from the guess. I don't know if it's a good idea to give Kyle.
Dude, he tricked the
Not just
shit out of you.
but immunity from being put in time out. That's dangerous. Yeah.
I can't talk back to you in the chat because my phone is doing the wonders of StreamYard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, check this out, right, guys? Because I know everybody by now has seen the disappointing videos come out about the Liangma field duty and how the D10 is just garbage. Check this D10 out. Bam! Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
That's called America, baby. That's called America D10 right there. Yeah. Can't get that from some Chinese factory.
So do we have to pay half? Do we have to pay half and wait 15 months to get that? Or does that guy actually make them and then just sell them?
No, he just draws them on a fucking napkin and gets a person, whatever. Gets one of those OEMs in China to make it for like $50 a piece, and he sells them for $375 on a pre-order. Pre-orders are the devil. I hate pre-orders.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Oz.
So we're talking about what?
I thought we were talking about Oz Machine Company. Is that what he does?
Oh, no.
Or does he actually believe in himself and bet on himself and make a product and then just put it up for sale where you can like buy it and just have it shipped right to you?
I don't know. That's Patina. He knows. Oz
is good to go. Yeah. But Liang Ma, yeah, that's I don't like that guy.
I tried to tell y'all way back when that after he ripped Rocky, I can understand people support him after he ripped Rocky off like he did to begin with. And I know everybody's like, Rocky hasn't even said anything else about it. That's usually how it works. Usually when you settle with somebody out of court, you agree to shut your mouth. So I'm sure that's what happened. But
are you talking about
Florida Fanatic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I don't know. I just don't like those dang on pre-orders. I don't like a lot of what's it called? Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And because Kickstarter, all they have to do is like think of something, and then the customer fully funds it and kicks in the profit up front.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's like business economics turned on its head. Like, if you believe in your products, get a loan, get something, put something forth out. That shows that you really believe in it.
As much as you dislike the guy, Vince, even Greg Medford rented a shop and admitted the guy didn't know how he was going to pay the rent, bought equipment, and started producing knives that he had no idea if anybody would even want. And right off the bat, got like a 10,000 piece order. It's the only reason why he's still in business. But my point is, he bet on himself. He was confident in his ability to make and sell something.
Who?
Greg Medford.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he did it. He did it the American way. Yeah.
Hey guys, today was Jerb's birthday.
Well, guys, let's all give a big shout out to BC Jerb. Wish him a happy birthday, and don't forget to congratulate Patina Turner on winning his Rosie Lotto. A lot of big things going on in the last week or so.
Patina Turner has how many Rosies now? 4?
Like 2 or 3.
I heard 5.
No, he's only got 2. That's why we want him to win this one, so he'll have a Rosie for each kid.
Well, fuck Patina. He tricked us with that fucking girl's name, and he's really a dude, so we're not down with that.
Well, at least we didn't get in his DMs flirting with him like somebody did Stevie Wonder Woman, thinking it was a chick.
So you guys were talking about that newcomer to the community, the girl, before?
The cute one?
Yeah, the quote-unquote cute one. by whatever metrics are being used.
The refreshing metrics.
Yeah. So yeah, it actually was a decent video. Like seeing somebody who doesn't know nothing about knives just open up a box and appreciate what they got.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
I just thought it was so much different than what we see every day, and it was very cool. It was also very cool how the YouTube algorithm brought all of us in there.
Yeah, but
we would have never stumbled across that.
Thing is, like, give her a couple months of like learning what steels are what and what products are what, and she's gonna start having bias like everybody else, and she'll turn out like everybody else.
Yeah,
you know, but for now we can enjoy her.
Right. I doubt she stays on the knife path though. I mean, her last unboxing was of some scarves, so I think that's
was what
of a scarf.
How the hell did she go from scarves to a Sebenza?
No idea.
Of all damn things.
That's weird.
She only had like 3 or 4 videos posted. She only had like 34 subs. That's what I'm saying. It was one of those situations where you
pumped her subs up way up. Like she's close to 1,000 right now.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I thought she was just over 100.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I saw 90 instead of 9. Maybe I saw 900 instead of 90. I'm bad with numbers.
Let's just go look and see.
Whatever it was, she did a big jump in numbers because I'm pretty sure everybody you told to subscribed.
Yeah, I'm showing it. Looks like she's at 116.
Yeah. Which is a pretty big jump.
Yeah, that's a huge
from
jump
30.
Gave her that edgy American bump.
Yeah. So
YouTube
did that. I guarantee if she goes to her analytics and looks, all those views are from YouTube recommendations. They've only recommended one of my videos, and it broke 1,000. Yeah, they've never done it again since. I don't really blame them, I don't guess.
Wait, are you being for real, Ian? He said he found her through the Chris Reeve Knives fan page on Facebook.
Yeah, he was talking about that today in Marine Exodus. Yeah. Yeah. Have a special on Hulu next month. Yeah. Look at pictures of her with a heroin needle hanging out of her arm. She's dating Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, absolutely. Standing there,
I would like to go on the record
with her wrecked Lamborghini behind her.
I would like to go on the record and say, "Fuck you, Kyle Kuhn. Fuck you."
Yeah, I say it every day. That's the first thing I say in the morning when I wake up.
Fuck you, Kyle Coonley.
Yeah.
No, what do you still call him, Cooney?
I have received this week is by far this.
What is that?
It's a mini calendar.
Well, bigify him.
Bigify it.
Karate.
Very important. It's
Karate
cats doing karate. It's very important. Super important.
Is it more important than briefcase pizza?
I mean, that's debatable.
That's a fucking calendar.
Yeah, let's open it.
Let's do that. We got an unboxing right here live. Maybe you could be cute.
Yeah, and refreshing.
Make us all giddy. Oh, this is one of them fucking ASMR or whatever shits.
In one of the groups I'm in, one of the DM groups I'm in, super secret group, there's this guy, Nate.
Vince,
we all know Nate.
Vince, could you take your shoes off and turn the pages with your bare feet?
Huh?
Could you take your shoes off and turn the pages with your bare feet?
No.
Well, we're not going viral.
So, yeah, we got this.
Why'd you unbigify him? He's just showing it off, dude.
Oh, okay. I'll put him back.
We got cats doing karate, man. What else do you want?
That's awesome.
This is what it's all about, bro.
Yeah.
That one there's got a mean split.
I'm holding out for a banana calendar.
We got Chaku Sushi for April. For my birthday month, what do we got? March. Shudo Uke. March.
Dr. Drew, dude, I don't know what you're playing, but I hope you're murking them kids, man. Have a good time.
I mean, yeah. Thank you, Nate. This is one of the greatest presents I have ever gotten in my life, actually.
Shane says Merkin.
I just hope it's made in America. That would make this just wow.
How much money could you save off printing the calendar and shipping it all the way from China?
At least 50 cents a month.
That's aggressive looking right there. I like how the different colored hair on his chest makes it look like chest hair.
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Like this one.
Oh, that one.
That looks like a werewolf.
It does.
Yeah.
Huh.
That one's beautiful.
I typically don't participate in calendars unless it has hot chicks in yoga pants.
Or firemen.
Or
look at this dude. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looks like he's cutting a rug with a dancing little jig.
This guy's fitting to cut some ass.
That one, dude, that one's straight from like Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's kicking some ass.
Looks like he's finna throw a fireball.
This guy too. He's kicking some ass.
Ryukin.
Yeah, so
lick your fingers when you turn the pages.
Nate sent it, and he sent it with this block of wood. People just send me blocks of wood. He drew something on it.
Mr.
Something.
Human dispatcher.
Yeah, they make fun of my cat. They call him Mr. Peaches. His name is Mr. Patches O'Halloran. And they call him Mr. Peaches.
He's a better artist than Satisfaction.
He's killing Big Bird.
What is
that? Yeah.
He is killing Big Bird.
Yeah. So I guess I could sharpen knives on this wood. I don't know.
Have you
tried yet?
Or just throw it at stuff. I just throw things around. Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Why don't you do a live demonstration?
Of what?
So you can hit that.
Either throw it or strap a knife on it.
On this?
Yeah.
I don't have my gunny juices.
Yeah, it looks more like a yeet block to me than a strop block.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. Look here, I'll strop. See. Ooh.
Damn, Kyle is just slinging zingers at you all night, Vince.
That son of a bitch. That son of a goddamn Kyle Coon bitch.
Grateful
I'm seriously scared there are people like Vince walking around freely. Yeah. Me too, Kyle.
Did you see the said faction where Mini Faction drew the picture of me?
No, I didn't.
So Mini Faction brings out his stupid little lizard that nobody cares about to show it to us. And I commented, I hate lizards because lizards killed my grandpa during the war.
Fuck a lizard.
Yeah, fuck a bunch of lizards. Well, apparently Mini Faction took it personally and went and drew this picture. And it was like on one piece of paper, there's like 3 different pictures of me. And, him being a kid, he wrote you with an arrow. And one of them I had like blood coming out of my mouth. One of them I was on a conveyor belt being pushed into a large incinerator with teeth. It was hilarious, man. I told Maddie.
Of his son killing you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty adorable.
Yeah.
Kids first, death art.
Yeah, see that kid, I'm just going to kick him right in the stomach right off the bat. I ain't going to let him get the upper hand on me.
Shane, do you have ears?
And I got
there
this
they are.
from somebody.
The bitches don't stick out at all, dude.
These are great for hearing what's behind me.
Oh my god, dude.
You're right. I don't have ears when I look straight on, do I?
No.
No ears at all whatsoever. I don't have earlobes either. Do you notice that? They just
I do now.
My face.
This is for anybody who is into horror.
Yeah, that's the guy that scared me to death when I was like 13 and I had to turn the movie off.
Yeah, this is the
I didn't even make it to Leatherface. I never even saw Leatherface. That guy scared me so much I turned the movie off.
Yeah. Discount James Franco.
It's what?
So that's the actual guy right here.
Yeah.
You said discount James Franco?
Yeah, discount James Franco.
He's the wish list.
He looks like James Franco.
He's wish list James Franco. You don't see it? Penny?
See what?
He looks like James Franco.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I see that.
Like a wish list James Franco, though.
Yeah, a wish list.
On whose wish list?
Oh my god. Oh god.
I don't know why I bother with you.
The kids gotta speed you up, man.
I keep forgetting that you're
no cap.
And I'm not, and it's going to be difficult to communicate with you.
Yeah, wait, and you had the guy sign it for me. Hey Vince, the Semper Fi EDC guy, hitchhiker. Pretty cool. Well, thank you, man.
Hey, did you guys know you can actually go up to Camp Crystal Lake and spend the night? And the chick, the final chick from Friday the 13th Part 1, she's up there quite often doing like photo ops and stuff. A buddy of mine went up there. It's like a whole tourist thing now. You can go see Camp Crystal Lake. And the actress from Part 1 is there quite often. She'll do tours and do, take pictures with you and all that shit. It's pretty cool. So I've got a buddy that's been there. He went to the big hotel where The Shining was filmed.
Oh yeah, so I was saying, Keith makes he makes drops. This is one he made for me a while ago.
Keith the Knife Freak?
Yeah.
Oh, Freaky Keith.
It's one of his ways to buy more bacon or whatever he needs making money for. I don't know. The guy's got the best Dolica collection in the United States of America.
You got the best what?
Dolica.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what he would need more money for.
He ain't never sent me a Dolica. I don't think Keith likes me.
He drives around in a white van with no windows.
Yeah, I've never been inducted into the Dolica.
Oh, man. That's... Hey, Keith. Somebody tag Keith. Keith. Somebody call him or however you do that on YouTube. Keith.
Somebody send up a smoke signal.
Keith, you need to send Shane one of your Dolicas and a certificate.
Or mail him a letter.
Yeah.
However that works now. Yeah. Have we talked about knives at all other than what Vance got in to give away?
No.
Not really.
Oh,
I think we got a bunch of pervs in the chat because nobody has made a donation to get your shirt back on. I think they just like seeing you.
Check and see.
I think they like seeing you topless.
We talked about Liang Ma's field duty being a field dookie.
I'm blacking out again, guys.
Oh God, here we go. You can't rush perfection, Vince. 15 months is nothing. It's like a fine wine.
Only 15 months.
I think Shane's having a seizure up there.
Only 15 months.
I think I'm back. It's funny when I come back, Vince's screen is always very pixelated. Looks like a Grateful Dead concert for a couple.
It's funny when you come back because I really feel like you have just come out of a seizure.
Why?
Just you're kind of glitchy a little bit, and then you're like, I think I'm back.
Like Max Headroom?
Yeah.
You remember Max Headroom?
And you don't remember what just happened in the last like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
One of you guys yell real loud, Keith! Keith!
Keith!
Yeah.
Wake up!
I forgot I put that up there. I did hear that too. I heard that James Franco was banging Amber Heard, which I don't
Hey, your homie from the Fossil Channel's in here.
I used to be all about Amber Heard, but I ain't having her shit in my bed. Man, I got a level of kink, but shit in my bed ain't part of it.
This is one of my favorite knives.
Is that the Neutron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Shane? You must not have, because you're
You didn't say anything.
I damn it did too. Your buddy from the Fossil Channel's in here.
You didn't say that.
I said that.
You thought it.
I thought it loud as shit.
Yeah.
Because he heard me and commented.
The disappointment.
Damn it! I was trying to mess with him, Fossil Channel.
Yeah, but you ain't that good.
Yeah, apparently. What is that, Vince?
That's a Rockwell.
It's a we don't know.
I've never handled a Rockwell. Or
Rockwall.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of skinny blades. I like a taller blade, so I got more material there to do.
He's a fan of the girth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real light and thin and hollow. It feels hollow. I don't know.
The Fossil Channel is up from around your neck of the woods, Vince. Said the Fossil Channel, the one that John commented on being in here, he's up somewhere around New York.
Oh.
Not the city though.
I'm moving, so. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Are you going to South Carolina still?
Yeah.
Are you? Fuck yeah. I'm not there anymore, but have fun.
I mean, I'm trying to find a roommate. Actually, I'm looking in the roommate apps.
Did you get on Craigslist?
Adventure, John, if you had waited a few months.
Nah, they got like roommate.com and all these different.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
FarmersOnly.com.
So, other than that, I'm looking at like Simpsonville.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good.
You might find
good area.
You might find a roommate on CrayonEaters.com.
Kufids.
Yeah.
Kufids meat.
KufidSurvivors.com. might be a roommate there for you.
They probably do a few charity raffles.
What kind of person decide looks at Vance, checks out some of his content, and goes, you know what? I want to live with this guy 24/7. I want to share a bathroom with this guy right here.
Nah, it's got to be 2 bathrooms.
This is the guy I want to look at when I come home every day.
You imagine waking up to that?
Yeah. I mean, I can say the same about myself, Vince. That's not an insult. It's just
no, I'm not. I don't take it as an insult.
No, at least Vince has ears.
Yeah, I mean, 2 bathrooms. John,
if I was going to buy a Leatherman, I would definitely want the one with the S30V blade. Their blade steel can be a little weak if you don't get the S30V.
Where do you stay at, Shane?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Born and raised. Spent about 4 years in California while I was in the military.
Wait, no, you liar. You weren't born in Alabama.
That's true. You're right. I'm sorry. I was born in
You need a roommate?
We caught him in a lie.
I was born in Rockmart, Georgia. And then when I was adopted, I moved to Alabama. My mama didn't want me.
I was born in Alabama, and when I was adopted, I moved to Georgia.
I think what it was after she gave birth to me, all the damage that this head did, she was like, I ain't keeping this kid.
Oh, her damn cooter lips sheared off your ears. That's what happened, dude.
Yeah.
You need a roommate up there, Shane?
I don't at the time. No, I've got a.
Could get us a 2-bathroom.
No, I got a strange situation going on myself, but
yeah.
Well, funny you should say that, Brand New American, because here lately the sun don't shine in Alabama.
No, it's been rainy as hell.
It rains every freaking day.
Yeah.
Damn it, Kyle.
You want to hear the story how I got adopted? This is not that funny, but the woman that adopted me had paid a $100 deposit to Alabama Gas Company when she had her gas turned on, and she had to wait a year till she got her deposit back, and that's the money she used to pay the attorney to write up my adoption papers. Was with her gas company deposit refund.
She paid for the adoption with a refund check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say something refund.
Yeah. They was poor, man. But yeah, she loved me.
We got a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
Look at that.
$100 for all this.
They knocked $50 off because you ain't had no ears.
I got ears. I was thinking about that here a while back. I was trying to show my tattoo to somebody on screen. I was like, man, I have to turn down here all the way around for you to be able to see my ears. You can't sneak up behind me, though. I can't hear shit when you're looking at me. I got the ears in the back of my head.
Jesus Christ. So, knife news. Knives are still out there.
They're sharp, some of them.
They're cutting
some fold,
stuff.
some don't.
Yeah.
Some have thumb studs. Some
don't
have
get us wrong,
holes.
guys. We all still love our knives. We're all knife enthusiasts, but you can only watch so much content, talk about knives for so long. Because after a while, some of us realize that they're still just folding pocket cutting tools. And to some of us, that's the most important part: is they should fold, they should lock, and they should cut shit. So if you're here for fancy schmancy detents and vagina carbon fiber and all that stuff, I can't help you. Somebody throw up Fossil Channel a link to the Ark.
What?
The Ark. I'm assuming that's the Leatherman. Yeah, see if somebody can find a link to
Ian,
the Ark. Throw it up.
Get on that.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, Terry. I might send that to you to do. He said he'd shipwreck that brass.
You're going to put it in his butt.
Keister it.
Yeah, you're going to keister it for a week, send it back to you.
You do look like you got slapped in the back of the neck with a wet newspaper.
Who does?
You.
Why is that?
I don't know. That's what Brand New American said. You got a pack of hot dogs on the back of your neck?
Dude, I won the World Necro Championship.
Oh, God.
Are you serious? Have you not seen that picture?
No. I haven't.
All right. There's this company called Bulky Boy Clothing. They make clothes for big guys.
Called what?
Bulky Boy.
Bulky
Yeah.
Boy?
Bulky. B-U-L-K-Y. Bulky. So they started out making clothes for like power lifters, but they drew in a bunch of fat people too because they would make up to like 7X t-shirts. Well, on the tag, it didn't say XL or 2XL. It had a picture of a head with a neck roll. You counted the neck rolls to know what size it was. So they held at the UFC Fan Expo in Vegas. They held a competition for the World Neck Roll Champion, and whoever won it got to be their spokesperson for that year, and that was me. I won the Bulky Boy World Neck Roll Championship. I have an epic neck roll.
Where's the picture?
Yeah, where's the picture?
I don't want to bore everybody going through my phone trying to find it.
He said, "Oh, that old thing." I wouldn't want to bore anybody with that amazing picture.
Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff, but yeah, I won the neck roll championship and a hot wing eating championship in about a 2-month span. My mama was so proud of me. What are you laughing at, John?
Oh God, dude!
What's so funny?
You are a fucking redneck fucking national treasure, man.
I was proud of that award, dude. I once
so was your mama.
I once broke a girl's finger with my neck roll.
Oh my God!
Look at the size of that hot
Boys
dog.
is permanently closed.
Hey, let me go full screen for y'all.
Yeah, bigify yourself, dude. We got to see that in all its glory.
That's me in Las Vegas.
Jesus, Lord God!
I was 380 pounds at the time.
Is that an implant?
No.
Damn.
Did they implant a smoked sausage in the back of your head?
You don't want to hear the story about me breaking the girl's finger with my neck roll?
I mean, yeah. That goes without saying.
It had grown to such massive proportions that my redneck buddies would like to see how much weight I could hold up with it. So they would, they'd put a skillet back there or whatever, so I could hold it up. And I was at work one day talking about it, and there was this female delivery driver that worked for us, and she didn't believe me about how strong my neck roll was. So she literally laid her finger laterally in the crease of my neck roll, and when I tilted my head back, we all heard it snap. Dude, her finger was pointed like this. It still is to this day. She's deformed from sticking her finger in my neck roll. I broke it.
That has to be one of the leading causes of death in the South.
Shane's neck roll.
Injuries.
Shane's neck roll.
Shane's fucking neck roll.
Finger caught in it. That's it. You're done.
Look, dude, when you have no shame and zero responsibility, you can live the most amazing, entertaining life that you can imagine.
Can you smush a banana with it?
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind.
Hey, Birdie's in here, which I meant to get back with you, and because I've been working like hell. But that thing you messaged me about, Birdie, he already got it. So just putting that out there.
I'll have to get a banana and do a YouTube short of that for you.
I can't wait.
Hold it up there. I'll smash that thing. We probably should have made. I got all kind of free clothes from Bulky Boy and all kinds of.
What is it now? What's the name of the company?
Bulky Boy Clothing. It's clothes for fat people. Actually, it's just clothes for big guys. You don't necessarily have to be fat.
Bulky Boy. Is there anything you haven't done? I mean, well, abnormal that you haven't done.
I don't know, dude.
Normal.
I was always up for whatever.
Yes, we know.
I didn't even train for that, dude. I didn't know about it. We heard about it, and my wife was like, "Oh, you should go enter that." And I was like,
"You didn't train for the neck roll competition?"
No.
I mean, how would you train for that shit?
Some way you train for sumo, I guess. Calorie.
That's the To answer Josh's question, this is the Jimbo.
Yeah.
Jimbo Dini.
I didn't train for the hot wing eating competition either. Had no idea. I was at work, and the guy called me that owns the hot wing restaurant, and he's like, "Hey, you come and participate in my hot wing eating contest?" I was like, "Dude, I haven't prepared. You're supposed to drink, a lot of water a few days ahead of time, stretch your stomach, all that stuff." I was like, "I haven't prepared. I'm not ready to do that." And he was like, "Well, it's only $10 dinner." And I was like, "Nah, I ain't doing it." He said, "I'll pay your entry fee if you'll come." So I show up at the hot wing eating competition. This place is full of people. Sure enough, within about an hour or so, whatever, it's down to me and one other guy. And I could see it, dude. When they brought that last basket out, I could see the defeat in his eyes. It's that same look like I'm about to puke, but I knew I had it won. So I ate my basket, and I finished it so fast that he just slides his forward. He just quits. But I had insult to injury. I finished his basket too. And the time it was over, the total time it took eating the hot wings, I'd eaten 74 hot wings in 12 minutes.
When you finished each hot wing, did you stick the bone under your...
72 hot wings in 14 minutes.
Hey, get it straight. Did you stick the bones under your neck roll when you got done with?
Dude, they inspected them. There couldn't be no meat left on the bone. I didn't even play, dude. I didn't even leave the cartilage on the bone. I just threw the bare bone down. Yeah. You know what I won? You know what I won for that? This is gonna be the most Alabama shit you've ever heard in your life.
Thank you, Josh. I won
for winning the hot wing eating competition.
What'd you win?
I won a pair of tickets and took my mama to see Travis Tritt in concert.
You damn right. Hey, you want to hear what's more redneck than that? I took Travis Tritt's groceries out when I was working at Kroger in high school. And he brought his mama to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And they got in a damn little 2-seater Mercedes convertible.
I got pictures somewhere of me and the finalists at the hot wing eating competition.
Josh is requesting to see this in full size. He's asking if you could put the screen on me for a second.
Shucks oysters with Nick. Shane can shell peas with his neck.
Oh, I know I can shell peas.
With your neck?
I don't know. Yeah, there's a picture of me and Junior Dos Santos. That was right after I won the necro competition.
Big face. Right after.
It was at the same expo. Yeah, me and OJDS. Look how fat I was, y'all.
Hey, Shane, could you
competition.
Huh?
Could you make the screen big on my
that picture?
What happened?
Could you make the screen big on my thing? Thank you.
Yeah, what
Josh,
did you say,
make it big on your
Josh
thing.
wants to see it. This.
That is pretty.
Yeah, that's sick. Who did that?
Way of the Knife, when they actually did good mods.
Ah, I heard you had a little issue with them.
Their quality just dropped.
Generation Kill is the best series.
Generation Kill is, in my opinion, haven't been there for what the movie, is portraying. Is by far the most accurate,
absolutely,
war movie about that particular unit, about Marines in general, that I have ever seen. By far.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. This is my call out before the hot wing eating competition. See if it'll show where you can read it.
I mean,
for those of you planning on challenging I can't read it backwards.
Hot wing eating title. Good luck. And damn, hold still, dude. And I'll see you at the Sultan tonight. Where are you going to see him? I can't read that word.
I don't know what happened. Are we still here?
Yeah, we've been here the whole time. Okay. You could hear vents dropping. You just were big, is all.
It froze up on me for a second.
You had another seizure.
Yeah. Oh. Where can I buy a neck merkin at? That's hilarious. I didn't know what that was. Many times I've seen it.
Josh, if you like one of these, just get yourself a stock I don't know, S90 or Crewwear. Actually, I probably wouldn't send it over to Way of Knife because right now their stuff is kind of crappy because they get a lot of orders now and they have grown exponentially and quality has like because they have interns doing shit, I guess, or whatnot. So I probably wouldn't send it to them to get this like result. But Knife Modders will definitely be able to do this and probably even better.
Vince, do you remember the kid in Generation Kill that kept taking the pictures and the videos talking about he was going to be a millionaire when he sold all his footage to CNN?
Yeah.
He's got his own podcast now called Savage Actual.
Yeah, and I know who the guy is.
Jason.
Yeah.
What's his podcast called?
Savage Actual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Savage Actual. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the people that was a real character. The only person who played themselves in that show was Rudy.
Rudy Reyes.
Yeah, Rudy Reyes played himself. They hired him to be a technical.
Oh, I thought you said the only people that played with themselves.
No, they hired him for to give technical advice about the Marines and military shit.
Well, he
was such a beautiful man. They just decided to let him play
he's so sexy.
God, beautiful dude.
They had Fruity Rudy was real.
Yeah.
And they had somebody else. I think it was Pappy. Was the actual person.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about why that show wasn't as successful as they thought it would be, and I can tell you exactly why.
It wasn't?
It's because if you weren't in the military, you may not understand it. I think you almost had to have some military experience to truly understand what they were dealing with. A lot of it will just go right over your head if you don't have.
I mean, that is like the most. That is the most technically accurate movie I've. War movie I've ever seen.
It's like what a lot of people don't get is in the movie. They take time several times throughout the 8 or 10 episodes when that I don't remember what rank he is, but when that senior guy keeps giving them shit about their mustaches. Everybody thinks that's just for humor. What you don't understand is
no, that's real.
If you pay attention at the end, when they've made it and they were successful, and the guy even says, that he's worried that they're gonna get the big head or whatever. That dude says, "Well, I can always give them shit about their mustaches." He was constantly threatening to make them shave their mustaches off, because that's how you get young men to bond. You make them all suffer through the suck together, and it creates a bond like blood can't even create.
Well, yeah, it's like the whole thing of riling up a dog, on a dog that you want to fight. You got to keep him riled up, and as soon as you let him off that leash, he's gonna tear some shit up.
Yeah.
So his role was to piss people off, basically.
Keep them mad, even if they're doing a good job. Piss them off daily.
That's what I'm getting
at. Those civilians watching that don't get it. Whereas you and I, and even John, we remember that about how they would constantly fuck with us even when we hadn't done anything wrong, just to keep us mad.
Marine sergeant majors and Marine first sergeants and gunnery sergeants mostly are absolutely like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's something that they're taught in their leadership academy to do.
That was just like those guys not having batteries for their nogs.
Yeah.
I know that was on purpose.
That part I don't know, but
I don't doubt it at all that they limited their batteries just to piss them off and make them learn to live without them. And because being in the CDs, Vince, I remember several times where we would be digging a hole to set a 35-foot electrical pole and have to do it by hand. And 15 feet from us, there's a bucket truck with an auger on it. Could have been done in 10 minutes. But we had to do it all the hard way with them bitching at us the whole time, so that in that situation, when we had to do it under pressure, we could do it efficiently. That's what it's all about.
I'll tell you, man.
And that's why they recruit right out of high school, because grown men, you can't get grown men to sell out to that shit. It takes 18, 19-year-old boys. You make all of them suffer together, and they will come together as a fucking killing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know who came up with it. It's the greatest. It's by far
it's
the
just
greatest social experiment of all time.
It's just the way of the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
You know, and it's what makes them.
Which is the way of almost all military. Just the Marine Corps is at another level. You know, I probably got messed with half as much as Vince did, is what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah. I remember doing boot camp. I'd be laying in my bed writing letters home the entire time, looking out my window right over the fence in San Diego at the Marine boot camp. And I'm laying in bed, already had a shower, laying there writing letters home, reading letters from home. And those guys are still running that quarter-mile track doing fireman carries.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is. That means you run a quarter of a mile with your partner on your back. When you get to the quarter-mile mark, you stop. He puts you on his back, and he runs with you. And you keep doing that. And the thing is, though, what sucks about it so bad is they don't tell you. They're not like, okay, you got to do this for 2 miles. If you have a goal, that means you have hope. They strip that from you. Today,
they don't.
Today, you might only have to do that for a half a mile. Tomorrow, you might do it for 6 miles. They strip any semblance of hope or joy from everything.
Well, you know, it's worked for a long time.
Absolutely, it has.
Yeah,
it's not working now. They're not doing that now, Vince.
Yeah, it's a different time.
Yeah, they've actually got allotted quiet time. Like if a drill instructor's on your ass and screaming at you, if you request a safe space, they actually have a place for you to go sit and calm your nerves. People have no idea how much trouble we're in. Because I can guarantee you that might be more healthy for their mental health now, but it's not going to work when those guys are put under pressure.
I'll tell you what. Everything that we suffered through, that we were like, this is the stupidest shit in the world. Why are we doing this? You know, this has no real world application. It all had an application in the end. You know, like being up for, you know, during the crucible, being up for damn near 72 hours and no food, no water. You know, well, guess what? During the invasion, we were up for four or 5 days straight driving because they just kept pushing our objective further and further every day.
Right.
And we're like, oh, you got to go here. No, sorry, you got to go there. No, sorry, you got to go there.
And they do that on purpose.
And
you just walk 20 miles to the wrong location, and they knew it all along. Because tomorrow they're going to march you right back where you started before they send you where you actually have to go. So it's your biggest off when you get there.
We just drove for like 5 straight days, and I'm not exaggerating. It was like 5 straight days we were driving without, you know, food breaks or any type of breaks. And like we were just seeing some weird shit because I was a driver, and I was seeing some weird shit like I was on drugs, like just being sleep deprived. You start seeing some weird ass shit going on. And I actually engaged a hostile that my second lieutenant said was a hostile. I don't know if he really was or not, but following orders, I engaged the guy. Sheep herder with combat boots. So I didn't see a weapon, but he told me to engage him. I engaged him. but it was all just like this big blur. You're just pushing through this big blur.
Yes, I had a buddy of mine that got hired out of the Rangers for Blackwater. And his first day in country when they went to Iraq, they pick him up at the airport literally and put him as the roof gunner on a armored up Humvee, and they're driving through downtown Baghdad, and this guy comes out of the building with an RPG, and they tell him to light him up. So he does, and he's like, "Dude, you don't realize what a 50 cal machine gun does to a guy. It literally separates you into butcher-sized chunks of meat." And that's what it did.
It's not meant for shooting people.
Right. So but what people don't understand is you can't just drive away from that situation. We had so much accountability over there. They had to go recover the weapon, be able to prove that he was hostile, all this stuff, because there's still people in jail for what they did in Iraq for doing what they were told to do. So they get there. It was a stick of black plumbing pipe. And he still deals with that. He shot some guy trying to fix his plumbing. But I mean, what would you have done if you're in that hostile situation and see a guy with a big black cube over his shoulder walking towards you?
Well, I mean, it depends if you're sleep deprived or not.
Right. Which they all
are. That will change the situation real fast.
Yeah.
But, during the first couple of days, and I mean, people don't notice. They think, like you said, like everything was accountability. I could tell you during the first couple of days of the invasion, there was no accountability.
Right.
Accountability didn't start happening until about 10 days in, when we started getting some bases laid down and, started getting some shit laid down. But up to that point, there was stuff going on. Like, I witnessed war crimes happening, and they just swept them under the rug, because we have to get to Baghdad. That was the mission. Just keep going, get to Baghdad. Forget this. Forget that we just went through a town with hostiles that we didn't fully secure. Just keep going to Baghdad, because that's what CNN wants on their screens. That's what's going to make the American public happy. Yeah. So, I mean, first couple of days, there was a lot of bad shit that went down, that people don't know about. And I was there for it, and there was some bad people doing bad things. I'll just say that. Some people who should not be in the military doing some bad shit just because they could get away with it.
Right.
It's sad.
John's back.
What'd I miss?
You gonna throw up?
Nothing. No.
Okay. We were just talking military shit. Well, you remember in Generation Kill when they show that slow-mo close-up when they pass by that Humvee that's full of blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason's filming it. It shows him with his camera filming inside that Humvee. They didn't say it on Generation Kill. Maybe they didn't have the rights, I don't know, or whatever, but the original and true story of that was Jessica Lynch's Humvee. When they tell the story, they put that in the story, him filming that was Jessica Lynch's Humvee. They literally passed the Humvee that she was snatched out of just hours after it happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely, they did. Yep.
A lot of those stories are so interconnected because people don't realize most wars, they're taking place over, an entire country in such a huge swath of land. But that invasion of Iraq was like they just packed everybody on one highway.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was, they may not have met and exchanged names, but they were all within minutes of interacting with one another.
Something to that point. We were on our way to An Nazariya, which was a really bad place at the time. Like they were lighting us the fuck up in there. And An Nazariya, Kazakhs were like just all time. Anyways, pulled over on the side of the road, making our game plan for the next day. We were gonna hunker down outside the city for a few hours, then go during daylight, I believe, was the plan. And across the street on the other side with the other wadis and whatnot, was the unit I had served 2 years with on active duty for my first tour. Well, my first tour was 4 years, and I was in two units. But these are guys I haven't seen for like God knows how long that I served with, and I just happened to run into that unit with my new unit that I was out there with, and one of my best friends who I reconnected with, and it's a sad story, but whatever. Corporal Blair, Lance Corporal Blair at the time, got busted down. He used to babysit my son. Well, his wife used to babysit my son, and we were friends on base housing. And yeah, like he did some shit that night. He was going out on some night maneuvers, on the outskirts of the town. And the next day I got up and I was ready to leave. I wanted to say goodbye to my friend who I hadn't seen all these years. Just a chance encounter to see him in Iraq, of all places, that we happened to be in the same spot. Like, what are the chances? And one of the staff sergeants of my old unit was like, yeah, Blair's gone. Yeah, Blair's gone. And like, it hadn't hit me. I was like, he's gone. Like, what do you mean he's gone? Like, we packed up and left. Like, what the fuck happened? And yeah, I just kind of suppressed that and just went rolling on. But yeah, that's crazy that I ran into him in that chance encounter, and that a few hours after seeing him, he was gone.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with, man. And Kyle, you're right. I'm assuming you've looked into that a little bit. The famous YouTube guy, the wingsuit pilot, all that stuff. Andy Stumpf was actually part of the SEAL team that went in to rescue Jessica. But that
Red Wings?
No, to rescue Jessica Lynch. And Andy Stumpf, his SEAL unit, and some Delta Force operators went in and got her, which was kind of an undramatic event. There was nobody there when they got there. They pretty much abandoned the hospital. Yeah, there's so many stories, though, dude, that I wanted to share them, and I was going to start sharing them on my channel as like a different category. But the problem was there's so many people out there telling the story themselves. I come to a realization that maybe I was disrespecting them by trying to tell it myself. You guys, if you're at all interested in this type of stuff, and it doesn't look like everybody is because the chat nearly come to a screeching halt. But if you're at all interested in this kind of stuff, if you go to the Jack Ryan show, JACKRYAN, Jack Ryan on YouTube, he does interviews with people who have been in situations.
Sean Ryan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean Ryan. Yeah, SHAWN Ryan.
Great guy.
Sean Ryan does interviews with people who have been in situations that you cannot possibly fucking imagine. Things that you've seen on horror movies that these guys survived and triumphed through is some of the greatest stories ever told. If you ever have a chance, go to the Sean Ryan podcast.
Sean Ryan podcast is, yeah.
He doesn't rush these guys. He gives them 2 hours, 5 hours, whatever it takes to tell the story.
Yeah.
And it is, you're never going to hear these stories anywhere else. You're never going to hear the news tell it like it was, like they saw it, like they lived it. Yep. That's right.
His interviews are like by far some of the best, I would say.
You know why, Vince?
Well, I do, but
it's because
I'm not sure if it's the same reason that you have.
In my opinion, it's because he shuts up and lets them talk.
Well,
if there's a lull, he may ask them a question about a particular event, but for the most part, he's not giving his opinion. He mentions an event and says, "Tell us about it," and he just sits back and listens and lets everybody else listen.
It's that. And it's another thing, because you could watch his interviews prior to his psychedelic retreat that he took, and it's like day and night.
It is. He's a completely different human being.
That
was just 6 months ago.
Yeah, that psychedelic retreat that he had, where he went on the Igbota and the DMT or whatever.
Right.
I mean, he came back just a different person.
It cured his PTSD, his alcoholism. He doesn't even drink caffeine anymore.
But just like his style of interview is like just so on point. Like he just knows when to shut up and just let the other person talk and get their, like, he knows how to get the story out.
Right.
You know, he's definitely.
Did you watch his newest one with that 80-year-old man, the smuggler? It's 5 hours long. His latest video is with this 80-year-old guy who was a drug smuggler for Pablo Escobar.
Oh, interview's
like 5 hours, but Vince, you'll get this more than most. But when you listen to those stories, do you ever think about the fact that this guy got away with what he did and got out of all those situations that he was in with no training, no plan, no contingency? The fact that that man is still alive, guys, you don't understand. This dude has been shot with AK-47s multiple times. His planes have been shot down. And he'll admit he didn't even have a plan, much less a backup plan.
It's just luck.
Yeah, he was the luckiest. But imagine what he could have done in the military.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was out there making that money for the cartels. That was quite an interesting interview. Yeah. His newest one, well, his second newest one with the ninja, they call him.
Bob Paris?
Yeah.
Paris? Yeah.
Forget what his name is, but I think it's like Ron something. He was Delta Force for a while, and then he went into the CIA for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I actually have a family member that worked with Sean and Bob. He was more of the
Bob. Bob.
He I don't know.
Bob Shinobi.
He's a very close family member, but he still can't talk about a lot of it. But I don't know that he was in the field side by side with it. From what I get, he was more of the intelligence gathering and intelligence distribution side of it.
Yeah.
He was gathering the intelligence to tell these guys where to go and what to do. But yeah, I wish I could talk about it more, but he can't talk about it. So
yeah, one of
knowledge too.
One of the folks that I work with on my charities is Eric Mayares. You know, he's done a bunch of interviews, and he usually checks out to make sure the charity that I'm working with isn't bullshit, isn't siphoning money off to the side somewhere, and that they're on the up and up. And I mean, Eric is a very interesting dude, just a really great guy.
Yeah.
The real deal. He was part of a unit that there's not many interviews of those guys that were in that.
I'm sure they're very picky about who they're willing to talk to. I'm sure they're very picky about who they're willing to talk to.
Yeah, he was at first.
Everybody's outlet now.
He was at first, but because there's like 44 people, 44 veterans a day, not 22, killing themselves, and there's X amount of veterans a day dying of cancer. He decided to come out, and he's been on quite a few shows. And he just retired like a year ago.
Yeah.
So it's fresh, and he's just the nicest guy that you'll meet.
Yeah. It is amazing. It's amazing to me, Vince, when you delve into these guys' lives. First of all, it's amazing to me that the general public knows most of this Black Rifle Coffee Company guys as just entertainers and YouTubers. They don't realize that they were absolute killing machines. Those handful of guys did the majority of the killing, during this war on terror. But it's also, as a veteran who has suffered with depression issues, very refreshing to hear when you find out that all of those guys have dealt with suicidal thoughts and depression, and
absolutely. Absolutely,
it really helps when you realize you're not alone in that. When you find out that even this bad, as bad a motherfucker as Mike Glover is, You know, that dude was considering eating a bullet at one point in time. You know,
Mike Glover is not one of my favorite guys, but yeah, he has some interesting stories.
Yeah.
Tim Kennedy is definitely not one of my favorite guys.
People have reasons to hate Tim Kennedy, but
yeah,
you know, there's two sides to every story. You know,
yeah.
You pick and choose the information you want to believe.
Well, three.
Yeah, there's yours, and the truth.
Yeah.
That whole 511 with incident with Tim Kennedy, I do truly believe that was pure coincidence.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wasn't there. He very well could have put that backpack on that kid's back and, you know, took the opportunity to take a picture because, you know, he's a spokesperson for whatever. I don't know.
Well, you know, like the guys in his little classes where he does his BJJ, and he's got like all his military tabs on his BJJ gi. You know, like why? Like he's just such a self-involved person.
Right.
You know, but
and you have to keep in mind too, Vincent, people have different morals about that. That's like the whole Dakota Meyer calling people out for for owning tactical gear or wearing tactical gear. I understand where Dakota's coming from, but at the same time, what does it matter? I mean, really?
Yeah, it's true.
They're not trying to claim they're Dakota Meyer. They're not trying to claim they won a Medal of Honor. I'm all for people owning gear and training and being prepared to defend their family. And I hope to God they're put in the ground one of these days and never have to use any of that shit. But it doesn't bother me. I guess I understand why it bothers Dakota as much as it does. But
I mean,
they don't realize about Dakota Meyer. They pinned a Medal of Honor on that guy, put a camera in front of him. Nobody took into consideration what a fucking savage he was before they did all that. You know, nobody thought, is this the guy we want speaking to the media, you know, to represent the entire – he probably wasn't. He's the guy I want my Humvee with me for sure. But he's probably not the guy I want representing everybody.
Yeah, he's not the most polished character.
No.
But yeah, you know, they're like some people like these guys, some people don't like these guys. They have like little fan clubs and whatnot, and you know, I try to stay away from all that. But there's definitely a few of them that I like more than others. But you know, I try not to like quote unquote hate because they are all veterans. You know, they all did something.
Yeah. And let's face it, Vince. A lot of them may not have. You know, this may have been the only opportunity that they had to be as successful as they are. You know, what else are they going to do? You know, other than, you know, because I know guys that are mad just about them telling their stories, and I can understand that. You know, I respect that, but you know, if it helps somebody, I'm all about it.
Yeah, the only thing that pisses me off and that I will fight to the end of days is stolen valor.
Yeah.
You know, either stolen valor or talking up what you did.
Right.
You know, like
same thing. That's the same thing, Vince. It'd be like me trying to act like I was some badass, you know, military guy kicking in doors. That's not even what we were trained to do. All CBs are trained to do is defend themselves if the base they're building or working on was attacked. You know, we had no training as far as, you know, how to you know, hostage rescue or any of that shit. You know,
like look,
people out there who will
just be proud of what you did, because I mean, you did an important job, and without that job, a lot of other jobs couldn't get done. Right. You know, I just don't understand people that have to, you know, oh, I was tier 1 this and kicking in doors, and you know, the guy was a cook. Right. Just tell people you were a cook. I mean, that's a hell of an important job. Doors
if they don't have food, they have to be fed.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, all those chicks that they sent to Midway Island to handle logistics and shipping. We wouldn't have food or bullets if it weren't for them.
Exactly.
You know, just as important.
I mean, just be proud of what you did. You know, don't talk it up.
Right.
You know.
In case you guys are wondering, yes, we're talking about somebody in general.
Yeah, we're talking about I'll say it. Talking about Mike Elmer.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's stolen valor. He's not stolen valor. He was in the military. I'm just saying some of his stories are definitely questionable.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of stuff he adds on to many of his stories. And to me, I take that stuff personally, because you're shitting on the legacy of people who have come before you and died.
Right.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah,
He's taken.
After our conversation, I think that's the first conversation you and I ever had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When I contacted you after that live, that's when I was done. I'd heard so many lies and overlooked them because they weren't harmful. But it just went too far, and that's when I was done. So people can think I'm an asshole and just want to hate on the guy all they want to. I don't care. But there's reasons why I removed that from my
You
life.
had good reasons.
Yeah.
And, all of those stories, I'm guaranteeing you, all of those stolen valor stories from all stolen valor people, they come from something real.
Right.
So, those people are shitting on a person who has lived and served and done something real.
They want the glory. They want the glory of having done something great without the suffering that those guys had to go through to accomplish it, without the loss, like you said, without, 2 hours ago I saw my best friend at the time, and now he's dead. They don't want to go through all that. They just want the glory or the discount, wherever they're shopping. Yeah, it's sickening, man. It really is. There's no honor in that, and that's why I was finished with that guy. I'm not. I said I wasn't going to talk about him, and I'm not accusing him of anything. Just so you guys know, that's why I don't participate in that anymore.
Yeah. Just know that Shane isn't talking out of his ass when he's talking about it.
Yeah, because Vince's not the only one I reached out to. I talked to several military people, and gave the facts that I was given, and every one of them said he is full of shit. That's bullshit. That's not true. It's not how that works. So
yeah, it's not how it works. Period.
I don't know what happened to Danny, man. I don't know if he went to throw up or if he crashed. I don't know, but Vance, we have been right at 2 hours, dude. I'm getting pretty tired. So, but you're always welcome on here. Now, if you come on next week while Super Still Steve's here, we have to keep it simple.
I actually gotta use that well, it's not medicine, but that thing that I said I was gonna use this time.
Yeah.
So I should definitely be good to go next week, health wise.
Right.
And that should be interesting.
All right. And for all you guys, hey, honest to God, guys, I'm not tech smart enough to. I still haven't figured out how to go back and read live chat. After this video is over, if you're thoroughly offended by any military talk in here, let me know. Or if you want to hear more of it, let us know. If Vince wants to talk more about what he's experienced, I'd love that. But at the same time, just give me your opinion on it. Like after the video post, give me a comment. I'm not just searching for comments for the algorithm, but message me on Instagram, whatever.
Just it's a knife channel, so maybe people don't want to hear about this stuff, and that's totally understandable. And next time I'll stick to knives.
So we'll kind of get a feel for it, and if
kind of veered off there a bit.
They may all be for it. I just want to find out. And, because there's plenty to be told. I promise you that. There's things.
There's a lot to be told. Yeah,
right.
There's a lot of a lot of misinformation out there.
Yeah. So if you guys want to comment after the video after this goes up on YouTube, or Instagram message me, let me know. If you don't want to hear this type of stuff, then maybe we won't talk about it, or I'll at least let you know ahead of time it's what we're going to talk about, and you can opt out, because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, and if it bores you, I don't want to bore you either. But like I said, if you're really interested, you really want to hear the stories, go to Vigilant Elite, go to Sean Ryan, and listen to those interviews, guys. if you don't feel something listening to those guys talk and hearing their voice crack and seeing their emotions when they're talking about what they've been through, if you don't feel something from that, you need to get yourself checked.
Yeah, there's something wrong
with you as a human being if you don't feel something from that. So
you are a psycho.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to cover one other thing before we go. Nobody's probably ever going to hear this. Vince, you may think I'm being a sissy about it, but I am going to apologize for something that I said last week. I'm not going to repeat it. Many of you already know what it's about, but I did get a little caught up, and we poked at fun at somebody who wasn't here to defend themselves. Now, the Emler situation is different because we've got damn near hard facts. But my point is, we kind of picked on somebody last week who wasn't here to defend themselves. In my opinion, it was all in fun. I guess their feelings were hurt.
I don't give a fuck about her feelings.
I know you don't. And that's fine too. For those of y'all who thought it was funny, that's great. I'm not saying that that we were in the wrong. I will say though that I do feel a little bit bad that they weren't here to defend themselves. So
well, you know what? I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. You know who you are, but everything we said was true, and you're not a nice person. So
and keep in mind, if you've ever watched any of these lives, the entire show is us fucking making fun of each other. We haven't stopped making fun of each other since I turned this camera on. I share things with you guys that I may regret one day when my grandchildren stumble across this and watch it. But we're so you're not special if you got picked on. we pick on everybody. We pick on each other. So I will say maybe I should have given that person an opportunity to defend themselves, but whatever.
There's nothing to defend if we're talking about the same person.
Right. Oh, we are. And it wasn't about shit. It don't mean nothing.
There's literally nothing to defend. She's insane.
My video as soon as they see it to try to hurt me.
She's certifiably insane.
I do care about having this place to meet with you guys and shoot your shit and have a good time. But threatening my YouTube career is not threatening me. I don't give a shit. I'll start another one. And I'm nearly positive the 40, 50 people that I care about, they'll come there too.
Yeah, she's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Anyway, and y'all are right. Marty sucks. Hey, y'all want to do a giveaway right quick? I know I don't do many, and I sure as hell don't advertise it. But I got a knife today, and a guy told me that I could give it away. Give me just a second, and I'll grab it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a giveaway.
Constantine, you did 23 years in the Marine Corps and got out as a first sergeant? Really? The heck happened? Why weren't you a sergeant major, Constantine? I'm not poking fun at you. I'm just curious. That's a long time to serve and not make the rank. Did something happen?
Well, I don't know about the Marine Corps events, but in my line of work in the Seabees, dude, I've seen lots of guys retire as an E6. Some of them even E5 because of the job that they picked. There weren't enough billets for them to advance. So
yeah, in the Corps though, you have to reach a certain rank at a certain time period, or else you get booted.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he was up there. I was just curious why he didn't retire as sergeant major. That was a long time for him to serve.
Gotcha. All right, guys, this is what we're giving away. The gentleman who sent this in is not a huge fan of social media and didn't want me to mention his name. So I will. He said I could just say his initials. It's RP. You may have seen him in some of Medford's lives or whatever, but huge American, proponent to American knives. But he does own some foreign-made knives. So anyway, he sent me this to give away. It's the off-grid Cayman EDC. Comes this little magnetic box. I believe these are made in Taiwan, though, if I'm not mistaken. I know they were at one point in time. I'm a much bigger fan of it being made in Taiwan than China. But
Yeah.
here's the knife. I want to bigify myself for a second, Vince. I hope it's okay. But here's the knife. I've owned a few off-grid knives. They always seem to be good quality. Slightly better quality than most budget knives, but they are slightly more expensive than other budget knives. But they got great action. This is just in D2. It's a little buoy. Yeah. So there it is. It's not assisted. It's a liner lock, G10 scales, the D2 buoy blade. Off-grid knives typically sell from anywhere to $50 to $70. But this is a comfortable little thing, dude. And that jipping on the backside right there is nice. My thumb lands right where it should be. Makes somebody a great work knife. So anyway, I don't have anything handy here to write down a number. So I'm going to pick the last two numbers in this serial number.
Right, how are you going to pick the winner?
They're going to guess one time a number between 1 and 100. Closest without going over wins. Okay. And go ahead and start, guys. Pick a number between 1 and 100. I don't know if my chat's working right. Either that or people aren't entering just yet. Okay, there it goes. We'll give it a couple of minutes for people to get their guesses in. Zach, I know I should have did it official and had it wrote down, and I applaud you for doing that. But I also have an opinion about that, Zach. People don't trust you giving away a free knife. Piss on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know there's a couple of lives now where they do a giveaway. If it's somebody they don't know, never seen their live before, they'll just draw again. I'm all about that too. It's your knife. Give it who you want to. I'm not bragging about that, but I promise you, I've given away over 100 knives in the past 3 years, and I didn't do promoted giveaways. I just gave them to people that I thought would get some joy out of them. Even my first channel giveaway, when I hit 500, you guys noticed that I didn't do a giveaway. I went into my channel analytics, and I seen who my most dedicated viewer was, who watches all my videos and comments on my videos. And I gave that guy something behind the scenes.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, man. They support me, so I help him out. So, yeah. So that's how we're gonna do that anyway. Let's see if everybody's getting in there. I'll give it another minute.
Number 1 to 100. I choose.
Me giving you that knife, dude, that was 100% worth it to me, because John and I spent a few hours on the phone. We chat back and forth. We both got lives, so we can't do it every day, but just the opportunity to have that conversation with you and get to know you a little bit was worth it. Not only that, but John was the perfect guy to give a knife to, because he didn't just want something. You know what I mean? I knew right off the bat this guy was detail-oriented. He was willing to answer all my questions. What do you do for a living? What are you going to do with this knife? What are your, what is your level of expertise in sharpening? And I took all that information, dwindled it down, and that's why I picked the Cold Steel Code 4 for him. So, man, that was one of my favorite giveaways, in all honesty, because it wasn't just a guy wanting something free. He didn't ask for anything, by the way.
That's cool.
And he since has returned the favor. I've never owned a Swiss Army knife, and
that's very cool.
John provided me with my first Swiss Army knife. So yeah, that's the kind of friendships you look to make. I see Lefty's in here. You're right, Lefty's carrying the kids again. I tried to get them to pay me to put my shirt back on. They wouldn't do it. All right, so the number, you're not going to be able to see it because I can barely see it on this box. In this serial number, which is mostly letters, actually. But there are two numbers together right there, and they're 46. So if you guys can go back and help me look and see who got the closest to 46 without going over. I see 42 for Said Stevie. Of course he is. So far, Said Stevie's in the lead. Crispy
I
Critter.
picked Q9.
But Tactical Terry's got a 46. Did you see another one, Vince?
No. Apparently, it's Tactical Terry.
Yeah. I'm going to give it about 1 minute, guys. Let all you guys look, because I hate that having to back up, and I don't have another knife to give away. So if you guys all agree that there's Tactical Terry at 46, John, I just saw too, you missed by 1. That's the way it happens. I've never won a giveaway on live, guys, but when I say that, keep in mind that I have been tremendously blessed by this community. Guys, I'll never be able to say thank you enough. And the quality of stuff that I've received has been absolutely overwhelming.
You know what?
Hit me up on Instagram. Looks like everybody's agreeing it's you, buddy.
Next week, I will do a giveaway here, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Sure thing. I wasn't planning one. I mean, that's why I had to get up and go get it. I just thought about it last moment. So, yeah, Tactical Terry, hit me up on Instagram. Get me your address. This is a little embarrassing, but I am on disability. I get my check on the 3rd, so it's going to be sometime shortly after the 3rd. Because right this minute, I don't even have the money to ship it. So I'll get it out to you, probably get it in the mail, I don't know, probably.
Hey, what the hell happened to John? He's
I don't
on
know,
here.
man. I have no idea what happened to John. But, yeah, he just bowed out. John may have consumed something that somebody found under a cow patty. So I'm not allegedly. He may have done that. So yeah.
Allegedly, wait, what?
Allegedly, he may have consumed a fungus that grew underneath a cow patty.
Oh.
So yeah. So I'm gonna check on him when this is over to make sure he's okay.
Oh, so he did what I was thinking of doing this live.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know the difference. I've never done either one actually.
Okay.
Acid
all
or
right.
mushrooms. I don't know anything about either one of those. But yeah. Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna go check on my buddy Grateful Panic, make sure he's okay. You guys know
all right, y'all.
the amount of time y'all spend with me.
Y'all have a great night.
Y'all let me know if y'all like to hear more or less military talk. And yeah, appreciate y'all.
Take it easy, everybody.